Hello students, I am Anamika and in this video we are going to discuss a topic of class 10 mathematics, that is polynomials. And in previous classes we have discussed what is polynomial, and in this video we are going to discuss degree of a polynomial. If px is a polynomial in x, the highest power of x in px is called the degree of polynomial. For example, x square plus x cube plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. So it is a polynomial. So what is the degree of this polynomial? That is the highest power. What is the highest power here? We can see that the highest power is 3, because here the power is 2, 1, and here it is 0, that is x to the power 0. So the highest power is 3. So degree is the highest power of the polynomial. And polynomials of degree 1, 2 and 3 are called linear, quadratic and cubic polynomials. That is, if we have x plus 1, here we can see that highest power is 1, that is x to the power 1. So this is an example of linear polynomial. And if we are write an example of quadratic polynomial, that is 2x square plus x plus 3. This is an example of quadratic polynomial. Here it should not be 0, it should be some value. And here the power is 2, so it is a quadratic polynomial. And if we are asked to write a cubic polynomial, that would be x cube plus 1. Yes, this is an example of cubic polynomial because the highest power is 3, that is the highest power is 3, so it is a cubic polynomial. And a quadratic polynomial in x is of the form ax square plus bx plus c, where a should not be equal to 0. That is, we have discussed it in this example. That is, this is the general form of a quadratic polynomial. And here a should not be equal to 0. That is, we have written 2x square because 2 should not be equal to 0. So it is a quadratic polynomial. If a and b are zeros of the quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, then a plus b is equal to minus b by a into b is equal to c by a. In your books, there may be question that find the sum of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. That is, a polynomial would be given and you are asked to find the sum of the zeros or the product of the zeros. Then you just use this formula, that is minus b by a, to find the sum and c by a to find the product of 0. That is, alpha and beta are the zeros of this quadratic polynomial. Again, for cubic polynomial ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to 0, then alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a, and alpha into beta plus beta into gamma plus gamma into alpha is equal to c by a, and alpha into beta into gamma is equal to minus d by a. So if you are asked to find the roots of the cubic polynomial, just use this formula, you will get the answer. So that's all for today. Thank you, students.